Good morning, everyone. So, yesterday we discussed about one of the important concept, inheritance. Right? Inheritance is a mechanism that which acquired one class properties to another class. It is simply will call inheritance. This is about object. Okay, inheritance. See here, definition. Inheritance is the mechanism. Java. One class acquires the properties and behavior of another class, right? What is the purpose of this one? Code reusability and method overriding and polymorphism. And this is the syntax of the single inheritance, right? One is the parent class, one is child class. Now, class child extends to parent, then all properties of parent acquired by child. Then we can create the object for the child class and we can access the both child specific properties and parent specific properties. This is called single inheritance, and we have multi-level inheritance, hierarchical and multiple hybrid. Multi-level inheritance means class B extends A, class C extends B. Then what it will happen? Whatever the methods, nothing but whatever the members nothing but variables and methods available in the class A, it will come to the class B. Again their specific methods, B specific methods and A specific methods will come to C. Then we have to create object for the C. Then we can access the A class members and B class members. This is called multi-level inheritance. After that, hierarchical inheritance. Suppose in class A contains two members. Okay, let me tell two methods. That two methods only we have to create like this. Class B extends class A. Then these two methods will come to class B. And class C extends class A. Then these two methods we can access the class C. But in the multi-level we have to declare different classes. Okay, A and B. But in the hierarchical we have to declare same class. That is the difference. Clear? After that, multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance means child class, nothing but in the general words, grandparent accessing the father and grandfather properties. Then we have to write side by side. That too also we have to use the implements keyword, not the extends keyword. Okay? Grandchild implements grandfather properties and father property. Then we can't achieve in the Java. Then we have to go for interfaces. Using the interfaces only we can achieve this multiple inheritance. Clear? Now today topic is this keyword. Okay? What is meant by this is this. It is one keyword actually. We have 50 plus keywords from the access modifiers, public, private, right? Default, protected. These are all the access modifier from the access mod. These are all the keywords from the access modifier. Like that only we have among 50 plus keywords, right? One of them is this keyword. This keyword you use it to, you need to refer the current object, especially when there is a confusion or overlap between local variables and instance variables. Okay? To distinguish nothing but to separate, to segregation. For that purpose, we have to use this keyword. This is class level, not inheritance level. Okay? See here, I took one normal class. After that, Here just I declared the variable. I didn't initialize the data. Then I created one method. I pass argument. So I gave the name. Then in the argument, in the parameter, non-static name, both are the same variable. To distinguish for that, we have to use this keyword. Then suppose I gave the name as a Mahesh. Then Mahesh will go into the argument and it will enter into the name, and because of the equal to symbol it will assign to the name. Then we are using this keyword, then it will refer to the non-static variable. It is the class level, not inheritance level. Inheritance level we have to use the super keyword. I will tell that one. First let me write one code. Okay, see. First I will write one First I will explain this keyword. After that I will explain super keyword. After that I will explain this one, predefined classes instead of parent class. After that I will start the topic encapsulation. Clear? Now see here. In the for your avoiding confusion, here we have two classes. These are all two. Okay, in the we have list classes. Let me create one class. Okay, loading slowly. In the package, I will take actually two integers. After that one I will create one method. After that we will see that one. Just a minute, it's loading. Now it's a class level. Okay, in here if you understand the class level, then you can understand the inheritance level. Okay. Come on. It's loading slowly. Okay, meanwhile let me explain in the notepad. Okay, see now. So let me take one class name as let me take class name as student. In that I will write one string, nothing but name. I didn't declare, I declared only variable and data type. I didn't declare any data. Okay, I don't declare this one. After that integer age, string. Here what is this? We know this is nothing but our parameters. Method has body, right? And now see here, this is the point, key point. In the instance variable, I gave the variable and data type. Same here also I gave in the parameter, right? In the method. Void, let me write public access modifier. public. Okay, now see this. This is one method. Now let me write one more method, that is display method. Let me write in this method concatenate symbol is plus age plus years old. Let me close this one. Okay, so this is one variable. Whatever I gave the argument, it will store in that and it will assign to the instance variable. For the purpose, what I have to write? I have to give the main method. Let me write one. Okay, it's not available here. Let me open here on in the okay class student. Okay, just finish this one. So whatever I wrote up to on the notepad, I will copy paste on the here. Okay, Java is loading slowly. Okay, see here class. So in the com package, I declared one class. So let me copy this one also. What I'm copying from the notepad, instance variables and one student method with the arguments and display one method. I'm just copying this one and I'm pasting in the this code. Okay, see here. It is running slowly. See here in the fifth line it is a okay, see here I created one class student. Assume it is a 1.1. Okay, this is the variables, instance variables. How it became instance variable? It's a inside the class but outside of the method, nothing but non-static also. Why? Because of I didn't declare static keyword. So these are all the instance variable. See here, name and age, these are all the variables. Just I declare like this only. I didn't initialize any data. Instead of in the name variable I didn't give the any data, and in the age also I didn't give any data like 10, 25. I didn't give any data. I have to pass through the arguments. Now for that purpose I created one method student. Okay, let me write otherwise student. Okay, get student. Let me remove this one. I will copy this one, Control C, and just paste this one. Again loading. Okay, our return type and one access modifier. and method name what should I give? Display. Okay, this is my method, public. Okay, see now I took one class name as a student. I declared just variables. After that I took one get student method. In that, these are all my arguments. Oh sorry, these are all my parameters, and whatever the result will come, I want to display on that one. After that, let me take now I have to pass the data to the variables. By what is my intention? I have to pass the data through the this type for the, this keyword. For that purpose, just right click on it, go to the new, create one more class. Let me create main. I am what would I say? I want to explain this, that's why main this, just for your understanding. But it is a not recommended one. You have to give in the real time, it is a different concept. Okay, see here, one class created, I create the object by using new keyword. Okay, it's loading. Okay, what is my class name? I have to create the class, predefined class. I have to create the object for the predefined class. Student name is my user defined class. Oh, sorry. Let me. Okay. This is the user. This is the key point. Here, we know the parameter. We know the how to pass the arguments to the parameter. Then, see now. If suppose from the main method, what is here method name? Get student, right? If here I give the arguments to the Java, see here, confusion, nothing but ambiguity or overlap between local variables and instance variables. I took the instance variable to distinguish nothing but to free from the confusion. I have to use this keyword, this dot keyword. See now, colors also got changed. Now, whenever I gave the name Surge, it will argument, it will store in the name. After that, it will enter into the block of method. This name I am again using the assignment operator, nothing but equal to operator. Then it will assign to the left side of the variable, nothing but name. Whenever I use this keyword, and the data will pass to the instance variable. What is meant by instance variable? It is the inside the class only, but outside of the method. That is the meaning of this keyword. So how many variables we have? Two variables. One is name. So earlier I assigned the data Surge. We know Surge is one name, sequence of character. Age, I pass the age as a 50. Same. Whenever I pass the argument in the method 50, value will transfer into the first class, and it will assign to the age variable, and it will enter into the block. After that, it will reassign to the instance variable. That is the execution flow of the method. Age semicolon indicates to line. You can identify this one very easily. Whenever I give the argument, see here, age in the some violet color. It will enter into the block. It hold the data. What is the data? 50. From the argument I passed in the second class. Nothing but in the main class I pass the argument. The value will transfer into the first class, where I call the method get started. Then this will enter into the age variable. It will enter into the block. I'm assigning to the one variable. This value only again by using the equal to symbol I assign to the instance variable. First it is a parameter variable, after that it entered into the instance variable, then it will stored here 50. See here, this sky blue color only here, this age only here. Now I am printing this one. I have to print this one. For the purpose, what I have to do? I have to invoke this method. I will go to the main method. Okay, I will go to the main method. Just I pass the arguments to demonstrate the how the this keyword is work. Now I will call the st dot, what is my name, this one method display. Now just save this changes and indentations, just save this one, run this code. We know it will compile and it will generate the byte code and it will execute, it will display will come on the console. It's loading actually. That is the use of this keyword. This keyword is the one word. Why we have to use this one to transfer the data to current class instance variables and methods also and constructs as well. Okay, why it is not running? Okay, it's loading slowly. See here. Okay, null. Okay. So search I passed here 0 years old. Okay, it took the default value actually. So string default value is null. Integer default value is 0. What happened here? I passed here and I'm okay. Oh, it's loading slowly. Let me update these values. It will call is a whole numbers. And string means we know it is a sequence of character, right? And it will give the one meaningful idea like search, Nivira, like that. For that purpose we have to use the strings in the Java. Now this is about this keyword. What I does here? Here I took the instance variables, I took the parameterization method, I want to display that one result, that's why I took the display method. So the main goal is here, I want to use this keyword. For that purpose, to free from the ambiguity, nothing but confusion, I took this keyword, then whatever the parameter get the value from the argument, I am assigning to the name, and I am reassigning to the one more variable, that is nothing but instance. I am printing that one. On the console it is coming, Serge is and age is some 50 years old. That is the thing. Now this is the class level. Let me explain in the inheritance level. Okay, then you can understand. Let me go to the okay, it's loading slowly. So see here where we have to use this keyword. So which situation we have to use this keyword means we have the lot of situations. Like one is the referring to the current class instance variable. Okay, current class instance variable means this is my current class. What is my current class? Current class means present class. Student is my current class. In this current class, referring the current class instance variable. These are all the instance variables, right? These are all the instance variable to remove the ambiguity, nothing but confusion. If you use this keyword, then name will assign and reassign. So in the two variables, search is there. In the two variables, search is there. Then if you use this keyword, then it will assign to the current class instance variable. That is the meaning of this line. To refer the current class instance variable. To remove the ambiguity. After that, to call the current class methods. After that, to call the current class constructor. Pass the current object to the parameter. So this one, these two, based on these 2 points only, I wrote the code. After that, to return the current object to the method. These are all the points regarding this keyword. Now, let me explain about super keyword. Super keyword, right? We know inheritance. We know these two words, right? What is the parent class? Parent class. Another word is super class, right? Child class or subclass or predefined class. Sorry, child class or subclass or derived class. Now let me explain about super keyword. For that purpose, I have to explain inheritance. Inheritance already covered in yesterday class. Now you can easily understand what is meant by super class. Now let me create one class. Let me create, okay, for your general example, I will take some set. Now I created one class name as a, for your understanding, animal. In that animal, I will write one method, direct method, not any very void. Let me write public access modifier. I created one class in the package com. I created one class name as animal. After that, I wrote one method. Now in this, I will write one simple statement: system.out.println animal makes. Okay, simple. In the general example, I took one method. I wrote one statement: system.out.println. In that, I wrote some meaningful data. After that, now let me create one more class. This is what? Let me put 1.1. Nothing but it is a parent class. Let me create one child class. The class, let me explain. Dog. Dog comes under animal category. That's why. Okay, see here, dog. Now what is the keyword we have to use? Which keyword I have to use? Then I can activate the parent class members. Parent class members nothing but variables and methods. By using the extends keyword. By using the extends keyword, what I have to write here? Parent. Dog became child. Parent became first class. That is nothing but animal. Just to copy this one and paste over before the extend. See here now what is the meaning of this concept is, we know inheritance is the concept that which acquire the, it is one mechanism that which acquire the parent class property to child class property. So here parent is animal, dog is one child class. Whatever the parent properties, who will acquire? Child. Obviously child will acquire generally. Same concept here also. Parent is here animal, Dog is here child. So whatever the properties here in the animal, what is the property? One property. That is nothing but method. Okay. In the Java sense, property means methods and variables. Right. Now, see, I have to create the. Let me write one more method in this class, and child has some specific property. For that purpose, the property is here method. Let me write sound. Same method as a parent, right? Now public, see, it is showing the error. Okay, because of I use the void, it will vanish. Now let me write system.out.println. Okay, see now, done. This is my child class. Child class has specific property. What is the specific property? One sound. Sound is one method. This method is the property belongs to child class. Nothing but I declare as a dog. Animal is a parent. So whatever the properties here, easily we can acquire. Now let me create main method. We know to which class I have to create the main method. Yesterday I told, right? Let me write main super, right? Yes. Let me write super. Let me take public static void main method. Control in the Java, control will starts from main method. See now. Suppose parent has two properties. Child has his own property, specific property, assume 2. Okay? Parent has two properties, child has two specific property 2. Then generally parent properties will come to the child. Then that is the general scenario happening in the world. Now in this inheritance concept as well, if you create the object for the child, then his specific property 2 and his parent property plus 2, then it became 4. Four properties will acquired by child. Then which class I have to create the object means obviously child class, right? Then acquired child class properties, then I acquired child class properties and parent class property. What is the relation between here? Parent and child relation. But if you come to the Java sense, extends keyword. Okay? By using the extends keyword only, we are building the relation between two classes. Then it is became parent class and second class became child class. Then I can easily access the one class member to another class. That is the inheritance concept. So yesterday I explained this one. Now same point here, I will create object for child class. What is here my child class? Dog. Parent class is animal. So if I create the child object for the child class, I can acquire child specific properties as well as parent class. For that purpose, new keyword. I have to use the new keyword. New is the one keyword to create the object for the classes. Now I want to demonstrate this keyword. That is my goal. So child class, if the type override this one, name, this is the nothing but reference variable. Now see, we can access the non-static members with the reference variable. So what is here my reference variable? Search. Search dot, this is the fundamentals of Java. Object dot, what is here? Sound. Class name dog. From the child class. It is going to the child class. Here is the key point. I am accessing the child class. See here. In the parent, in the child class dog, same method, sound. In the parent class also, same method, sound. If you call this non-static method by using the reference variable, Java will defaultly redirect to the child class, right? No, I want to call the parent class method. Animal makes sound. Okay, let me write here for your understanding. Parent. Animal is parent. Let me write here parent. Save this one. Dog. Dog is, I wrote here 1.2, nothing but second class. It's a child class. Now when I am using the super, then it will call the parent class method. I want, so dog barks, and see here, dog boy, it's a, let me write, it is from child. Just to copy this one. Now before I will demonstrate, confuse. Why? Because of we have two methods. In the parent class also same method. In the parent class also, see here, in the child class also sound method, nothing but dog. Dog is child. In the child class same method. In the parent class same method. Then Java will redirect to the child class only. We have to explicitly set that. Whether you are asking parent or child, then Java will take care of the things nicely. Then we have to use the super keyword. Go to the main method. Now see. Now I will call in the method, in the child method, this here, this is the key point. I am calling the parent class. For that purpose, what is the method here? Sound. Sound method, semicolon refers to line end. After that, I am using super keyword. Super dot keyword. Sound. See here, sound is the method. Return type is void from the animal class. Animal is the parent. I am currently in the child class, nothing but dog. Now save this one. Now let me run this code. Already I am calling in the main method object.sound. It will refer to the child class. It will refer to the child class. Whenever I use the super keyword, super means, keep in mind, super means parent class. Then I am calling with the super keyword dot sound. Then it will refer to the parent class. In the parent class, which method available? Same method, sound. In the child method, child class, same method. Then it will refer to the, redirect to the parent class. Now see the result. Previously, what I saw in the console, only message from the dark box child. Now, when I am using the super keyword, now see the result. See here, animal makes sound after parent coming from the first class. Why? Because of my goal is I want to demonstrate the how super keyword is working. From the 6th line. I am explaining 6th line. Before using this super dot method, it will refer only child class. Whenever I declared super keyword dot parent class method. Whenever I executing this code, control will go to the main method. After that, it will refer to the child class. After that, it will go to the sixth line. Then it will invoke the parent class. Parent class method. That's why first it printed parent, after that child. This is the difference between this and super keyword. Okay, let me explain the super keyword. In the Java, super keyword is used to inheritance the reference to the immediate parent class, right? In the what is meant by parent class? What is meant by class? Class is nothing but variables and methods. After that, it helps to access the parent class members. What is the parent class members? Variables and methods. Just now I demonstrated methods, how to call the methods by using the super keyword and constructor as well when they are hiding the subclasses. Okay. See here, this is the syntax. Parent class, after that child class, using the display. See here, super dot display, calling the parent class display. Why this ambiguity will come? Why this confusion will come? Because of we have two methods in the same parent as well as child. Then it is the ambiguity will come. To free from the ambiguity, we have to give the super keyword. Then it will call the parent class. Then result will come on the console. This one. Okay. Okay, it will running. See here, animal makes sound. It is from parent method. That's why I wrote explicitly parent. After that, dark box coming from the child. Right? That's about super keyword. Now let me start the today topic. Encapsulation. Okay? So I can explain more actually by using the super keyword. What is the constructor? What is the how to call the constructor? How to call the non-static? I mean how to call the variables. We have explained this one explicitly by using the super and this keyword. We have a lot of things, but this is the recommended. I want to show the difference between class level and inheritance level. Clear? Now let me start the today topic, encapsulation. Okay? So inheritance concept done. Encapsulation. What is meant by encapsulation? Before that, let me show one image. You can just tell the name. Okay? I will pause this one. Okay. Pixel. Pixel is one website. We can see the images. Good images. Okay. Okay, let me go to the cap cells. Data came. Okay, what is meant by cap cells? Let me explain. Nice one. Okay, what is property? These are all mixed things actually. Okay, this is fine. This is also fine. Capsule joint well. Okay, see now I am explaining this one, blue color capsule. Data loading is very slow. Okay, see this guys. See this guys, this is called capsules. Capsule means we know it's a one medicine. So the medicine wrapped with one shell, right? Here we have the blue shell and white shell. In this shell only medicine available. We know this is a capsule, right? Now come to the point, encapsulation. What is meant by encapsulation means we are wrapping the non-primitive data type into as a object. Why? Because of Java is a object-oriented program. So if you come to the definition, encapsulation is the process for wrapping the data variables code together as a single unit and restrict the direct access from the some other object as a component. It means hiding the internal details, nothing but data are of a class. So same as a capsules. What capsules does? In the capsules we can able to see the shell only. See here, white color and blue color. It hiding the data. What is the data here? Medicine. It might be powder. It might be some tiny balls. Okay. Same concept. Capsules in the encapsulation. Encapsulation is the process wrapping the data and code together in a single unit and restricted the direct access from the some other object. It is the hiding the internal details. What is here internal details? General. In the general, internal is medicine. In the Java sense, hiding the data nothing but variables and methods. And rules for the encapsulation, we have to declare the variables must and should private. Okay. After that, provide the classes, methods in the public. What does this mean? Means generally, if you open the notepad, let me explain what does that mean. Up to now, we know the access modifiers: public, private, default and protected, right? Now encapsulation rule is we have to put the variable. Suppose let me write data as a integer data. Let me take 78 is my data and I am assigning to the one variable equal to, then I will assign to the one variable as number is one variable and data type is integer. Please go on mute. So we know this one, data, assignment operator, variable and data type. Now I have to write access modifier. Up to now we can see public access anywhere nothing but any packages. Now I want to restrict access modifier, and if you use the private access modifier, it is restricted to only class, even though if you can add access these members in the second class, even though it is the same package. That is the private. Now methods. What is the method? We know. Suppose let me write get, after that public, right? This is the recommended in the encapsulation. In the encapsulation, we have to declare the variables as a private. We have to declare the members as a public. That is the points, nothing but rules. Make the class private variables, I mean nothing but we have to declare the variables as a private, provide public getters and setters. Okay, these are all the getters and setters are the methods. Okay, that is the rule, and everything we have to wrapping in the wrapping. We have to wrap the primitive data type as a classes. I mean, see here, wrapping. What is meant by wrapping means in the Java, wrapping means converting the primitive data types into the corresponding object. Why? Because of we have to put all in the object only. Why? Because of Java is a object oriented program. Wrapping nothing but primitive to object. Now see here, byte. It is one primitive data type. After wrapping, capital B, Y, T. After that short. Again short. Integer, it became wrapping integer. Long, capital L, long. Float to float. Double to double. Character char. Like that only we have to wrap the data to the object. Then it can understand. Okay. It can understand it is a object, then we can perform the application. Now let me write the code. Now, okay, let me remove this, all these things. You can understand, right? This keyword, super keyword. Now I am explaining inheritance concept. Inheritance concept is the important concept. In the AEM, you can use this one in the sling models. In the sling models, we have to use this encapsulation concept, right? So understand carefully. I will explain what is meant by encapsulation in Java. It is one of the important in the Java concepts. Okay, so I cleared all this one tabs. Let me create one class. So what I have to explain is encapsulation. So n, suppose encaps, just like that. Okay. So what I did is here, what I did, package and class name. Data and code are the bundled together. We have to bundle together. For that purpose, let me write one variables. Variables, let me declare. Only here I will declare. I don't initialize any data. Okay, now let me write variable as a name. And this is the variable name. Data type is integer. After that, what is the rule? We have to declare the variable as a private. That's why private. Copy this one and copy this one. Let me write one more thing. In the name place, let me take now see. First rule I does. Now let me write one method. In the encapsulation we have two methods. One is getter and one is setter. We have two methods in a Java. One is getter. What is meant by getter? General word only. Get means to acquire something. To get that one, must and should be we have to use the set. Then only we have to get that value. Suppose if I set the integer value 10, we have to get that one. By using this getter and setters, we can achieve the encapsulation concept. Now, let me write one method. What can I write here? Public. Void is the return type. Okay. Get. Let me tell 10. Name. Let me write search. This is nothing but setters, right? For that purpose, encapsulation has own method. Set. What is here? What is here? My this one number. Copy this one and paste this one. Okay. Now, what is the public void set? What is here? Name. Number already done. Copy this one, paste this one. Name. Now see, these are all the variables. I have to set the data. What is the data? 10 is one data, search is one data. I want to set this one. Then it became number equal to some 10 and name to search. It should be like this. For that, I have to write one getters. How to write our getters? Public void. I set the value. After that, I get the value. For that purpose, just void get what is that? Oh, where is this things? Right. Public void get number. It is showing the error. Again, what is the mean? Here I have to give the parameters. Why? Because of I have to set through the arguments and parameters. Now same copy this one and number. Now string as name. Now let me okay, these are all the getters, these are all the setters. Now what I have to stay here? Integer number. Now copy this one. So now I done setters and getters value. I mean this one, right? First I wrote the two instance variable. I have to set the data. For that purpose, I took the two setters and I passed the two parameters. I have to set the argument. For that purpose, we know where we have to call this non-static methods by creating the object. From the object only we have to call the non-static methods. For that purpose, I have to go main method. Let me create one main method. Just create the class as a main. Name is object. What is your object? En. Okay. Whatever I set, I want to see that one. For that purpose, the quotations, okay, quotations, let me, okay, I will explain again. See this one, I will close this tab. So first step, I create one class. After that, I declare two variables, instance variables, nothing but non-static. Rule is we have to declare with the private. After that, we have to declare the methods in public. Go to the source. That is previously I did as a hard code. Now IDE has one option, that is source. Go to the source, right click on the open source, right click on the open source, go to the source and go to the generate the getters and setters, and it will go to the source, generate the getters and setters. Now the operator does not application current session select the field not declare the variables type. Okay, it's just to put in the comment. Now let me write from the source. Second, now let me operate does not application the current session select field which is not declared as a type, declare such as a fields. Okay, private integer number, private string name. That's it. Just save this one. Now let me see. Let me see the source, generate the getters and setters. Okay, it is showing again this thing. Let me create one more class from the scratch. Let me declare the integers number. Now we have to declare must and should as a private. After that, private string, after that name. Let me go now. Source, let me see now. See now, name. If you expand this one, it is a see fifth line. It is showing the getters, setters and getters. Again number, getters and setters. Just give the checkbox to the this thing. After that, generate. Hit generate. ID will generate automatically getters and setters for the variables. Just to save this one. Now this is the variables. What is the rule here? In the encapsulation, we should maintain variable as a private text modifier. Method should be public. After that, integer is a return type. Whatever I pass the argument, it will store into the this one, and it is returning the number. Again, same here setters. Whatever I gave the argument, it will store in this argument. It will store here. Again, it will assign to the instance variable. By using this keyword, it will go to the current class instance variable. Then we are getting the another method from the getters. Right? Now let me create main method for class 1. Main, let me write what is first manning cap. Just me write copy this one and finish this one. Let me create object for the first class, nothing but caps. Okay, remove this statements, auto generated method statement. Okay, now let me create object for class. What is my class here? Cap. Sorry, I created object for the class. Now nodes dot setters. Let me give here name is number is. Just save this one. Now save the changes and run the code. It will compile and it will generate the bytecode and it will print, what is that? Result will print on the console. That is name is Serge, number is 0. This is the result. So previously also we did the same thing, but previous we didn't use the encapsulation. Then what is the difference between previous class and this encapsulation class? Means we are wrapping the data. Wrapping the data, we are processing the members through the setters and getters. This is the recommended in the real time also. In the real time, we have to set the data through the method. Then we have to get the data by using the getters in the concept of encapsulation. That is the meaning here. We are wrapping the data, nothing but variables and members in the getters and methods. In the general words, we are wrapping the medicine in the shell. That is called capsule, medicine capsule. Same general concept as a capsule in the encapsulation, wrapping the data. That is nothing but encapsulation. This is the recommended in the real time. You have to pass the data through the object. Why? Because of Java is a object oriented program. That's it about encapsulation topic. Okay. That's it about, guys. You can leave the call. Okay. I will stop the recording. I will post in the drive. Thanks. Okay.